Galaxy S25 Plus, I'm going to show you how to perform a back glass replacement on this smartphone. You will start by hitting the back glass, the broken back glass on this device for approximately 1 minute at the highest setting on the heat gun. This is what I did, 1100 Fahrenheit for 60 seconds, and the air output was at 50%. So once completed, you simply need to start opening the back. I used a suction cup in order to try, but it will not work since the back is already broken. So you will need to use a razor blade or a green scalpel like the one that I used to create a small opening between the back glass and the frame of the device. Make sure that you do not leave any scratch at the bottom while you're trying to do this. For the next step, I'm going to use a guitar pick in order to separate the broken back glass from the frame of this Galaxy S25 Plus. You will need to move the guitar pick along all the 4 sides of this device. Make sure that you do not insert the guitar pick far inside. You simply need about 3 millimeters of the guitar pick inserted in order to lift the broken back glass and completely detach it from the frame of this S25 Plus. So just try to not overdo it in order to avoid touching any of the flex cables on the back of the back glass and also the camera modules. So after all this, the back glass completely detached itself from the frame of this S25 Plus, and I simply removed it. Then I proceeded in blowing some air on the camera modules in order to push away all the dust or debris that may have fallen on the camera module or the camera lens. As you can see it clearly, the camera modules are perfectly working, the cameras are in focus, and I do not have any issues whatsoever. So before continuing, I'm going to blow some air on the camera modules again before moving to the next step, which is working with the double-sided tape. So this one is a double-sided tape that I'm going to use in order to reseal the back of this Galaxy S25 Plus. This is how it will look when attached to the back. I'm going to attach the double-sided tape directly to the back glass before completely sealing the back of this S25 Plus. So here you have 2 solutions. You can attach the double-sided tape, install it directly on the new back glass, or you can attach the double-sided tape directly inside the smartphone. I decided to do it with the back glass because it is a little bit easier to do it, but the kit that I got had 3 double-sided tape. So if one is messed up, you still have 2 to use and hopefully get it right. Samsung has a self-repair service here in the US, and you can go on Google and write Samsung self-repair service in order to get access to the website. The website is samsungparts.com. and they ship only to the US. They do not ship internationally. So if you want original parts, you can go to that website. They will ship it directly to you. They haven't sponsored me. I'm just giving you the right information in order to get the original parts. So after attaching the double-sided tape on the back of the back glass, you simply need to apply pressure for the double-sided tape to stick firmly on the back glass. Again, I did blow some air on the camera modules to push away anything that may have settled on them. Remove the green plastic covering the double-sided tape, and then you should remove those 2 plastic on the top on the double-sided tape. After removing all those, blow some air on the camera lenses area in order to push away everything, and then you can use a heat gun in order to hit the double-sided tape slightly. I did this for 30 seconds. And right after that, you can start the installation of the back glass on the S25 Plus. It is time to do the installation of the back glass on the device. Right before doing that, blow some air on the camera lenses and the camera modules. Then grab the back glass without touching the double-sided tape and then start the installation. Make sure that you put the back glass on the corners. I started with the top left corner where you have the camera. Then I applied pressure for the back glass to stick to the frame of the device. Once everything looks good, you can start applying more pressure on the back glass for it to stick firmly on the frame of the device. So here is the final result. You can see the back glass is perfectly sitting on the frame of this S25 Plus. Then I'm going to add some repair clamps that are going to apply constant pressure for at least 20 minutes and call it completely done.